In motion left goes a tight end. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Now here's Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up second down. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Mahomes to throw once more. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. To throw, it's Mahomes.
That is caught. He's got the first down and then some.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Xavier Worthy.
42 yards.
And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it.
Back out is the Commander defense.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. Plenty to look forward to in that early window, one being a noontime start up in Green Bay. A big one for the Packers as they get set to take on the visiting New York Giants. Later in the afternoon, one of the games to spotlight will be at Ford Field in Detroit, where it'll be the Lions taking on the Dallas Cowboys. And then finally a good one on Sunday night between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. We were treated to a fine performance in the first half from the Heisman Trophy winner, Jaden Daniels. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission. This has certainly been a fun one to
The Commanders back out there on defense. They'll play with a lead here to begin this third quarter.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes steps away to his... And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
And they're going to get the football just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot.
Back out is the Commander defense.
In motion, the tight end.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes under pressure. They got him again. Peyton Turner now with his 2nd sack here on opening night. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. They'll set up a throw.
Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice.
A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for 4th down.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
The Commanders back out there on defense.
In motion goes the tight end. They'll come out throwing here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And he goes across the 20 to the 22.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Back out is the Commander defense.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
Ooh, with a juke. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45.
2nd and 5.
He'll look to throw. And this is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
They'll look to throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You can see and feel the disappointment on that one because you saw some guys on the side.
The Commanders back out there on defense.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment, defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
And, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up fourth down.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on fourth down.
And Washington back out as a Commander defense. They've been terrific all game long, have not let them.
The tight end in motion right. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And Mahomes is going to go down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety.
Well, partner, the season officially underway. It was great to be back with you, obviously, but The Commanders' defense out to go to work here. Sensational a week ago. Hurts throwing right away.
He dumps it off to Barkley. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
You talk about this Washington defense.
They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be number one and be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week one.
1 week, yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we really got something to talk about.
That's the challenge. Give them 9 yards on the second down screen play.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
In motion left comes Brown.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep as he'll go instead with Barkley.
Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down. The numbers for him from a week ago. 14 carries, 110 yards.
Well, they set a nice tone in week one. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
They'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
They'll make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
The Commanders back out there on defense. Throwing is Hurts. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
In motion right is Smith.
They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. Here is 3rd and 5. Hurts.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Hurts sets up to throw it. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down.
They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Here's Hurts to throw.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. He'll drop to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Well, how about this? A fistful of sacks already. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. What an incredible start for this defense. If they keep this pace up, they could be looking at an all-time performance.
Back out as a Commander defense.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
They go play action with Hurts.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
Back to throw here. And he's going to go down again. It'll go draws a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down.
Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
The Commanders back out there on defense.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Throwing the slant pattern here, complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
And Goddard going to have an Eagles 1st down as he'll get this up past the 40.
They're going to look to throw.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down.
That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
You doing okay over there, partner? Because actually had another sack in this game that you just had to call. And we're not even at halftime yet. No wonder this team has the lead. What an effort by the defense right from the word go. The adjustments at halftime, they're going to have to be big or this could really get ugly in the second half.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Hurts.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Back out as the Commander defense. They've had the upper hand down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Up the middle with Barkley. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage.
And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
The Commanders back out there on defense.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
So we've reached halftime here in our nation's capital with the Commanders on top.
As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach!
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, and it's the Saints who are out in front. Derek Carr has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we're off to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting 49ers who are out in front. Christian McCaffrey has a touchdown there. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home in Acrisure Stadium. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. The Steelers were winners last week. They're looking to get to 2-0, and they lead at home. The Commanders got a strong first half out of their quarterback, Jaden Daniels. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead. We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team.
Back out is the Commander defense.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. They'll set up to throw.
And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to...
The Commanders back out there on defense.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. To Barkley on the check down. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game. Even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Back out is the Commander defense. They've done a really nice job of slowing the tempo of this. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll run it again with Barkley.
And boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now at Commanders Field.
It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
The Commanders back out there on defense.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw.
It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This will be 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with it.
So a victory here for the Commanders.
And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
No, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for the Commanders,